Hey guys, it's our last book of the week. We'll start having more devotions tomorrow on Sunday, on Easter, Resurrection Day, and those will actually start being once a week now. And after we've gone through this week of a daily devotion, I figure you guys have worked really hard. You can always catch up if you missed one over the next couple of weeks, but after the Resurrection Sunday, we are going to start studying all the sightings of Jesus after he rose from the grave. Because remember, he died and he rose, but people saw him afterwards. And so we're going to start looking each week at a different time when somebody got to experience Jesus after he had died on the cross and rose again from the grave. But today is about the day that Jesus goes to trial and is crucified on the cross. And so I'm going to read Elmer to you, which isn't necessarily a story that matches, but you'll see how I tie it in the end. It's kind of a stretch, but we're going to go there. Okay, this is Elmer, and it's by David McKee. There was once a herd of elephants. Elephants young, elephants old, elephants tall, tall and short, fat and thin. All were different, but all were happy, and almost all were the same color. All except Elmer. Elmer was not an elephant color. He was patchwork. Elmer was yellow and orange and red and pink and purple and blue and green and black and white. It was Elmer who kept the other elephants happy. Their games and jokes were always his idea. If an elephant was laughing, the cause was usually Elmer. But Elmer himself wasn't happy. Whoever heard of a patchwork elephant, he thought. No wonder they laugh at me. One morning, just as the others were waking up, Elmer slipped away. As he walked through the jungle, Elmer met other animals. "Good morning, Elmer," they said. After a long walk, Elmer found what he was looking for, a large bush covered with elephant-colored berries. Elmer caught hold of the bush and shook it until the berries fell to the ground. Then Elmer lay down and rolled over the berries, this way and that. He picked up bunches of berries and rubbed himself all over until he was covered with berry juice. When he had finished, there wasn't a sign of any yellow or orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white. Elmer looked like any other elephant. On his way back through the jungle, Elmer passed the other animals. "Good morning, elephant," they said. When Elmer rejoined the herd, none of the other elephants noticed him. As he stood there, Elmer felt that something was wrong. But what? He looked around. Same old jungle, same old blue sky, same old rain cloud, same old elephants. The other elephants were standing absolutely still, silent and serious. Elmer had never seen them so serious before. It made him want to laugh. Finally, he could bear it no longer. He lifted his trunk at the top of his voice and shouted, "Boo!" The other elephants jumped in surprise. Elmer was helpless with laughter. Then the others began to laugh. "Too bad Elmer isn't here to share the fun," they said, laughing harder and harder. And then the rain cloud burst. When the rain fell on Elmer, his patchwork started to show again. "Oh, Elmer," gasped the old elephant as Elmer was washed back to normal. "You've played some good jokes, but this time has been the biggest laugh of all. What would we do without you?" "We must celebrate this day every year," said another, "the day of Elmer's best joke. All of us elephants will celebrate ourselves in his honor." "We'll decorate ourselves in his honor," said the third, "and Elmer will decorate himself elephant color." And one day each year, the elephants color themselves yellow and orange or red or pink or purple or blue or green or black or white and have a parade. If you happen to see an elephant in the Elmer's Day Parade who isn't ordinary elephant or who is ordinary elephant color, you will know it must be Elmer. Look at all those cool colors. Man, they got really creative, didn't they? Have you guys been creative with any art while you've been stuck at home? Okay, so how do I tie this in today? The thing is Elmer was different, just like Jesus was different than everybody else. Sometimes it's hard to be different. Even though we know everybody is different, we all have different likes, we all have different tastes, we all have different interests, we just sometimes feel left out because we're different. Even though everybody's different, that's one thing we have in common, is that everybody is different. Elmer had to learn to trust who God had made him to be so that he could give joy to the others. And so I challenge you to be different. Be different like Jesus was. Choose the right thing. And sometimes it may make you feel bad. Sometimes it may make you feel left out. But know that you're doing it for for the kingdom of Jesus and to help others out. Just like Elmer sometimes felt bad, but his being different helped his group of elephants laugh more. And so we can be the joy of Jesus to everyone around us. Have a great week, and just think, tomorrow is Resurrection Sunday. Isn't that exciting?